Okay, we have a couple of word problems here with systems of equations. This is a typical kind of word problem that you might see with coins. This is a coin problem. Johnny has 10 coins in his pocket. They are a mix of nickels and dimes. The total value is 80 cents. How many of each coin does he have? So what you imagine here is there's 10 slots to fill, right? And they have so many nickels and so many dimes. So let's just pick some variables here. For the number of nickels, we'll call that n, and the number of dimes. This one you can probably figure out just by experimenting and trying different numbers, but let's try to do it using the methods that we've learned. So nickels and dimes are n and d, so the number of nickels plus the number of dimes is equal to 10. That's one equation. Now the other thing that we know is the value is 80 cents, so the value of a nickel is 5 cents. So if I had one nickel, it'd be 5. If I had two nickels, it'd be 10. If I had three nickels, it'd be 15. And you see the pattern there that it's I'm multiplying 5 times the number of nickels to get the amount of cents in nickels. And then if I want to find the value of the dimes, I would take 10 cents times the number of dimes. So this is the value of the nickels plus the value of the dimes is equal to 80, right? So 5 times the number of nickels plus 10 times the number of dimes is equal to 80. Now, sometimes you might get tripped up here if they give you the value in dollars. So like say they said, oh, it's $2.25. Remember that you always have to have the units the same. So if you're going to put in dollars like 0.80, you also have to make the multiplier also has to be in dollars, so it'd be 0.10 and 0.05. Or you can have it all in cents and then not use any decimal points. Okay, so I could solve this by elimination or substitution. How about substitution? So I'm going to subtract d from both sides, solve for one of the variables. So n is equal to 10 minus d. And then I would substitute this in for n in the other equation. So we get 5 times 10 minus d plus 10d is equal to 80. Distributive property, so 50 minus 5d plus 10d equals 80. Combine like terms, I get 5d, and 50 plus 5d is 80. Subtract 50 from both sides, and I get 5d is equal to 30. So divide both sides by 5, d equals 6. So there's 6 dimes, and then it was 10 minus d to get the number of nickels, so 10 minus 6 is 4 nickels. So the way I check my answer is plugging it back into the other equation. So if I had 4 nickels, that'd be 20 cents, plus 6 dimes would be 60 cents, so 20 plus 60 is 80, so that checks out. Okay, that's a coin problem. Next is a digits problem. Here we have, okay, there is a 2-digit number, example 23, so that when you switch the digits, example 23 turns into 32, the new number is 18 larger than the original number. Also, if you add the digits, example 23 goes to 2 plus 3, right? So you add the digits together, equals 5. The result is 6. What is the number? So what we do here is, so we have 2 digits, so A and B, right? So if the digit looked like this, A, B, right? And then say it's our 23. Then we have A plus B is equal to, so adding the digits together is 6. Now this other part, when you switch the digits, the new number is 18 larger than the original number. So you have its original number, and you can't write it as A times B, right? It's something is in that slot and something is in that slot. So it's really 10 times A. This is the tens place and this is the ones place, so 10A plus B. So the original, that's the original number. The new number is 18 larger So if I take away, if I add 18, so the new number is 18 larger than the original number. Here's the original number. Adding 18 to it, it would be as big as the new number. So 10b plus a. All right. So if I switch the digits around, the b would then be in the tens place, and the a would be in the ones place. So here's my system of equations here, and let's do this one by elimination. So I'm going to put all the variables on the same side and the numbers on the other. So this subtract 10 from both sides, I get negative 9b. Subtract a from both sides, I get 9a minus 9b, and then subtract 18 from both sides, I get negative 18. Alright, so I subtracted those from both sides, the 10b, and so I got rid of them there, brought them over here. Alright, and actually I can reduce this, right? Divide everything by 9. And this is negative 2. So I get my original equation, a plus b equals 6. My new equation, a minus b is equal to negative 2. And then I can use elimination to add the equations together. So I get a plus a, which is 2a, b minus b, which is 0, equals 4. Divide both sides by 2, so I get a is equal to 2. And then I can plug that back into either equation. How about the top one? So 2 plus what number is 6? That'd have to be 4. So b is equal to 4. Yeah, so 2 plus what number is 6, right? So subtract 2 from both sides. B is equal to 4. Okay. So that's 2 little quick problems that you can do, word problems with systems of equations.